And what's the vibe of the team coming off 2 wins with a midweek matchup coming up tomorrow?
Pretty good. It's a nice day out here, but determined, I would say, because we put ourselves in a good position. And, this out of our 3-game week, this is the game that we have an extra day rest. I mean, a tight turnaround Wednesday, Saturday. So we're pretty focused. We want to try and get a result down there in San Jose, and then, whatever happens after that, we'll see on Saturday.
How much of an issue is rest considering, this is a 3-match week with Dallas coming up on Saturday too?
We'll make a couple of minor tweaks, and we'll see how the game goes in San Jose. But, every game, the next game is the most important game for us. We win 3 in a row. It doesn't matter whether it's home or away. Winning 3 in a row is good.
Watching that
catapults you up the standings.
Absolutely. Watching that match back from Vancouver, 3 goals. What stood out about what worked offensively there for you guys?
Well, they were all set-piece goals, which we had messaged throughout the week of trying to manufacture goals. The attacking play, we had some good movements there too, but that's still area we could do a little bit better at. But, 3 goals away from home, you got to win those. You got to get points, maximum points. We didn't do that in Charlotte, and I think that was a game where we probably could have taken some points.
You played some players a lot of minutes that they hadn't had. Everybody made it through that okay, and as far as the turnaround and such.
Yeah, there'll be time restrictions on certain players for the midweek game, but they'll be ready for Saturday.
What's going to be key? I mean, San Jose's been playing
good.
pretty well, as good as late.
Well, they changed coaches, and Lucci has experience. Did really well in Dallas, and he's doing well here. They've got a good team. Espinosa, Bobasi, they're good MLS players. It's always tough game down there.
How's Steph Fry been doing?
Good. He's in the latter stages of the concussion protocol, but he is not cleared to play. So he won't play on Wednesday. There's a really tiny chance for Saturday. But again, Alan, we're not going to rush him back. We'll take our time. Just when he's ready, he'll come back.
And how do you feel about Leo Chu being the league's match day player of the
Kid deserved it.
Player of the week?
Kid deserved it. I mean, he's been playing well. It creates a lot of our chances going down the left-hand side. Obviously, it's a team sport. He's got a lot of help. But he certainly is in a good run of form right now.
You were the head coach on the team of the week for MLS. Any pride, taking pride in that?
Take pride that the players are doing what all of us coaches want them to do, which is have a good attitude, never quit. They always try and win. They're thinking on their feet during matches. Coaches, we can set them up, but our game is so fluid that they have to make individual decisions as the game is going on. So proud of them for being smart soccer players and, never giving up.
You, with the All-Star selection, Leo was having a good, season before, late and stuff. What did you kind of feel
11
about?
shutouts?
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, as far as them being snubbed, what is your kind of feeling on that? What it's going to take?
Jada, I don't know all of the particulars of, I know there's a player vote. I know I got to vote, and then other people pick and how they round out the rosters. I mean, I don't know everything that goes along with that, all of that, but certainly I would say we had a couple of players that certainly deserved consideration. Steph and Leo. Jordan obviously on the team for a good reason, but, I don't mind that some of our guys are going to take a little break, though. I mean, All-Star Week can be hectic, and we've got games sandwiched in there, so in that sense it's okay. But certainly from a personal standpoint, I think it's good for Jordan. He deserves it.
So no emails to Don or Wayne about, hey,
no,
come on.
No.
Speaking of Steph, how do you evaluate Cleveland's performance in the 3 games?
Very good. Very, very good. I was very impressed. He's been a good goalkeeper for us in 2021, started a bunch of games when Steph was out injured. He showed that he can be a starting goalkeeper in this league. And, when does Steph Fry retire, and is Cleveland still here? And, what games do we give him, Leagues Cup, all of those answers. I mean, those are good questions, but as far as Stephen Cleveland is concerned, my belief is that he could be a starter in this league.
We always usually see rotation around the other parts of the field. Have you ever given a thought to rotating the goalkeeper spot ever?
It's tricky.
Yeah.
It's tricky because goalkeepers, get into a rhythm. I think sometimes the back line, that connection there, it's not like any other position. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for some of the guys that work hard every day. But that's the nature of the beast. No team really changes goalkeepers on a rotating basis.
How have the conversations possibly changed with Craig, considering that you guys are doing well during this six-game stretch without some of your key players? With the transfer window, have conversations changed at all, being that the team is being able to perform?
I think the conversations have changed in the sense that there might be a little less stress in the room. But no, we're still actively, that's Craig's job, and Sean and Tyler and all those guys, they have to keep looking for players, and if the right deal came around, I'm sure we would pull the trigger. But what is the right deal? What are the parameters around the right deal? What is the short-term goals versus the long-term goals? Has this team really been together in its entirety at any point this season? And I would say really not. And so it's a little hard for Craig to make those types of decisions when he hasn't seen the final product. So hopefully when Jordan and Christian come back, then we can see, and if there's any time left, we'll see.
And one of the things I asked about a long time ago was left back, like a reserve left back.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like, do you believe that that's enough of an answer right now?
Cody has filled in for Nuhu very well, so I'm not concerned about that anymore.
Especially without having Kellen. So you've been able to solve that problem.
Cody's been very good over there.
Really quick, I saw Gio Miglietti out here. What have you seen from him?
Well, he's played well for Defiance, and we had Rothrock up earlier this year, and some other college kids that have experiences, and I would say that each kid, each young man, I should say, different timelines on development. Some start really young, like Obed, other like Jackson went to all 4 years. Michigan, and Christian a couple years. I think Christian and Jordan were 2 years each, or maybe 2 and 3 when they came out. So there's different timelines on different players, but he's certainly a game kid. I mean, he wants to be part of our organization, and that's always half the battle.
Go Dogs.
Thanks, guys.
Go Dogs.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
Go, Jess.
quick question.
Jess, you were just...
Sorry.
Oh.
Obviously had a loss at home against San Jose. What do you think the team needs to do in order to take a win this Wednesday?
Well, I mean, look, that game we didn't play poorly. They scored on a corner kick. Good for them. Shows that they're, a capable team. We've had success down there in San Jose. Keep a clean sheet, score 3 goals, play up to our potential. All of those things will help us collect points.
Second road game in less than a week. What are some takeaways from last game that you can carry over into this upcoming game?
Mentality, never quitting. That was a tough game up in Vancouver. We came back from a goal down, a deficit twice to finally win it. So it shows the character of the players.
With 3 games within a week, what is your team doing in order to recover and, have the players stay healthy?
Well, the team behind the scenes, the sports science and the trainers and the medical staff do a great job. I mean, we're used to it by now in MLS. They have routines. Sometimes we go to the Bellevue Club just for, just pool work and getting them into a different environment. We have cryo, we have ice baths, we have massages, we have nutrition. We do it all.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. All
Thanks,
right.
guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Appreciate it.